Hi all, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing okay. Yeah, I also hope you all enjoyed the Miami Grand Prix last weekend, and there's been quite a lot of talk about it afterwards, to be honest. And a lot of the drivers are giving their thoughts on the grid spectacular, which I'll probably cover in another video because some of them have said some interesting things, particularly Fernando Alonso. But today I want to pick up on Sergio Perez, amongst other things, and why he wants an investigation from Red Bull. So anyway, we'll start off with the FIA investigating themselves yet again. FIA launch investigation. Formula One have confirmed they are looking into the footage that showed another near miss in the pit lane at the Miami Grand Prix. The FIA came under pressure in Baku when Esteban Ocon narrowly avoided an incident at the end of the race when he came into the pits. And this time, it was Lando Norris was entering the pits on lap 5 when an official who was seen walking in front of the McLaren only just avoiding a collision. An FIA spokesman told the PA news agency, "We are aware of the incident and looking into it with local organisers." Then we come on to, what's his name? Ralf Schumacher, and a few things he's had to say. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz have been slammed by Ralf Schumacher after another disappointing display at the Miami Grand Prix. Did I say Miami? I don't know. Sainz finished 5th with Leclerc in 7th after Sainz was given a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Schumacher told Sporty, "The car isn't great, but it's better than they say. One driver, Sainz, misbrakes at the pit entrance while the other, Leclerc, hardly finishes a fast lap without crashing. Frank Williams would have clipped me round the ears. The trend just isn't good." And he also had his say on Lewis Hamilton, who he thinks will be extremely seething after losing out to George in Miami, according to Ralf Schumacher. Schumacher also took a dig at Hamilton by claiming his outfits are evidence of a desire for attention. Schumacher wrote for Sky Germany, "Lewis Hamilton is currently going to be extremely seething. He's not used to not winning. He wants attention. You can always see that in his clothes. In Miami, he landed behind his teammate George Russell. This is a maximum penalty for him." And then we come on to Red Bull. Red Bull boss Christian Horner claims that Verstappen was desperate to reassert himself in Miami after losing out to Sergio Perez in Azerbaijan. Horner told the F1 Nation podcast, "Max left Baku feeling like he didn't enjoy it. Sergio was the quicker driver that weekend. I think he was very keen to come here and reassert himself. When you look back at the middle section of the race, it was an impressive performance, both guys going hard against the stopwatch." But Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko has lashed out at Toto Wolff for trying to manipulate F1 rules, adding that they have built a car that has flopped 2 years in a row. He's not wrong. He's not wrong with that at all. The FIA have shortened some DRS zones this season as Red Bull continue to dominate, particularly on the straights. Marko feels as though his team are being unfairly targeted. He told Motorsports magazine, "Overtaking has always been difficult. Then when you also shorten a DRS zone, the reason seems obvious to me. You have to stop intervening in such a manipulative way. It is amazing that Mercedes is angry. They have had a superior engine for years. When you build a car that's a flop 2 years in a row, you should focus more on that." And Sergio Perez wants an investigation, and he wants Red Bull to investigate why Verstappen was able to have such an advantage over him on both tyre compounds at the Miami Grand Prix. Verstappen appeared to have the upper hand on Perez over the entire weekend in Miami, and that proved the case on Sunday as Verstappen eased to victory despite starting 9th. Perez said, "All in all, Verstappen was stronger than me this Sunday. We have to investigate why that was the case, and during the race weekend in Imola, we have to get back to our normal level. The performance that Verstappen showed was unattainable for me. We need to understand why that was." So what do you what do you make from all of that? I mean, I love it after a Grand Prix weekend because there's so much going on and so much to talk about. But I've got to be honest, yeah, Helmut Marko is right about the Mercedes being a flop. Yeah, he's absolutely right. But I don't think that the DRS zones are going to make a massive amount of difference to the Red Bulls, because their straight line speed with the DRS open has already been proven a number of times how quick they are. So I think that's just more mind games to throw it Toto's way. But yeah, let me have your thoughts on it all, because I do love the controversy, I really do. And let me know what you thought of the Miami Grand Prix, even the ceremony at the beginning. It's not for me personally, but yeah, each to their own. But yeah, anyway, if you like what I do, please like and subscribe, press the notification bell. You'll get a good warning that I'm uploading more content. So until the next time, take care.